Thorn Jules here. We're very excited to finally start the Box of Life. We have worms, and we are going to introduce them into the box. We're very grateful for these starter worms. Thank you very much, Shannon, aka Khandro, at the Meditation Centre on Somerset. And we are all set to finally get worms in our Box of Life. So the first thing we need to do when it comes to establishing our worm farm is to set up the worm studio, as they call it, especially the bedding. So I'm going to start off with a whole bunch of shredded paper, which I've discovered is really fun to do. In fact, I'm almost tempted just to do some videos that might be just me shredding stuff. Anyone in the comments can tell me that that's a little bit navel-gazing, but we'll see. It's pretty fun. Anyhow, we have to moisten the bedding. And I have a bit of standing water that I keep here out on the balcony. I have a lot of plants on the balcony. And this is water that's allowed to stand for at least a day or two. So it gets rid of the chlorine and the fluoride that's in the water. Now, I'm not one of those conspiracy theorists, but I'll tell you for sure that fluoride is not good for plants. And chlorine, all the stuff that they put in our water supply, not great for plants. So I'll mix this stuff up all nicely, and then I'll return it to the box. Very excited to finally have this on the go. Now, I'm not sure. I don't want to make it too wet. It says to squeeze out. Aha, yeah. So that's pretty drippy. So it says to squeeze out that. Soak the bedding in water and squeeze out the excess before adding it to your bin. Yeah, there's a fair bit of that excess here. I thought that maybe I wouldn't add as much water, but looks like I added maybe a bit too much water. Anyway, we'll see. Alright, so we have our moistened material for the bedding. And I've laid a newspaper down. So we've mostly covered the bottom of the screen, and just sort of like I don't know how much of this is going to fit into the box, but we'll see. I used the entire reservoir that I had shredded to soak up all of the water that was dripping out of this thing. So I'd say that's pretty good. There's still material, but I need to make space for the worms. I'm gonna make a space right in the middle, I think. Right in the middle. I'll make a little. Okay. Ready for the worms. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Very good. Hello. There's still a few in there. Wow, this is amazing. Oh, I'm so impressed. So impressed and so excited. Thank you very much, Khandro. Thank you so much. At some point I'll tell the story of how I ended up getting these delightful creatures, and how I kind of, well, let's just say I'm not as zen as the person who was kind enough to hook me up with these worms. And I suspect that I could learn a thing or two. Yep. Anyhow, I can see that there's still a couple in here that are like, oh, there we go. Come on. These are red wigglers. These are like devoted compost worms. And I'm very, very excited to see how this colony grows. Little plastic in there. Man, plastic is everywhere, isn't it? It's crazy. It's really devastating when you read the news and you find out that it's raining plastic. Okay, so I'm going to cover these up. Cover this up all nicely. Hopefully they will be happy in their new home and find this safe and comfortable place to be. I really hope so. I'm very excited to nurture these creatures. I'm not going to feed them just yet. I think they're supposed to kind of get acclimatized, and then I will feed them. Very excited. I've already got a whole bunch of scraps and prepared stuff waiting in the freezer. Apparently you got to freeze it all and then put it down. Very excited. Okay. Right. So, put a little bit of bubble wrap on top. I know it seems really, really strange to me that that's the way to do it, but it is. It is, it is, it is. This is actually a little bit large in terms of the bubble wrap size, but we'll see. And then we'll stack the other boxes back on top. So, here we are. The box is set up and the worms are inside, and we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for joining me on the beginning of this journey. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I'm really excited to be able to be in a position where I can bring more life into my space and experiment with something that I've been thinking about and learning about for a long time. So, very, very excited to bring you this series of videos. We will see. We'll keep you posted. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. And thank you very much for watching thus far. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment if you have something to say. I take constructive criticism. And I'm happy to read every little comment that's made. And I really look forward to following up the next chapter in this little story. And I look forward to bringing more videos to this channel, hopefully for the enjoyment of my audience. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll talk again soon. Peace.